is that today, you comrades in the UDA chapter have managed to finally occupy a political party. In fact, this should be a notice that when UDA sits here for an election, you guys are not only going to be occupying a corner called Comrades Chapter, but you are going to vie for these positions of Secretary General, National Treasurer, so that when you say Comrades transact, it is going to be one of you seated on this side. And I urge you, you have the numbers, make sure you have a person in the National Committee. Vote your own at the National Committee. Having said that, I will only say 3 things without taking a lot of time. Number 1, that this, as you have been told, is a springboard for you to join national politics. And because that has been expounded by others, I will not go to the detail. Number 2, this is a mentorship platform. And number 3, I now hold a position that you should take advantage of. I want all of you to go back to campus and identify the talents. Most times in this country, we recognize people when they are already stars. We need to change that game and start making the stars from scratch. And for you as politicians in campus to own it. And on that process, you will have my full support. Finally, I wish to recruit all of you to be a special project of the president. On this basis, there are several issues that are a problem and are of major discussion in this country. I started the other day with a new funding model, and I called most of the student leaders in your universities. We sat for more than a month, and finally we agreed on a way forward. I now recruit you on the other issues. Shortly, in another 2 weeks, this government is going to start a discussion on a transition from NHIF to a social insurance fund. I will be reaching out of you because the party now has your contacts. For you to go back to your village with the support of government and my office, to go and explain, after training you to understand what it is, to go and explain in your homes and your neighborhoods what that entails. It doesn't matter how much controversial things are. Leadership is about taking unpopular decisions, because sometimes as a leader you do not have to be popular all the times, as long as what you're selling becomes an issue that benefits the people. I will also be recruiting you to go and explain the Adani issue in the airport. Jkia, for instance, I will explain. Give me time. Let me explain Adani. It's okay. You will have your say. Let me have my say. On Adani, Jkia was built in 1978 to cater for only 7 million passengers per year. As we speak today, Jkia is almost hitting 21 million passengers. There is absolutely no way, as a responsible country, you can continue having an airport that was built to accommodate 7 to squeeze 21 million people. Our neighbors in Rwanda, it's okay. We don't have to agree. Listen to me and you will have your say. It's okay. We don't have to agree on everything. Our neighbors in Rwanda are building a brand new airport to have 7 million passengers. It's okay. Our neighbors in Rwanda are building an airport to reach where we are. We are 7 million. You guys are saying, don't expand that airport. Let Rwanda come and overtake us. Our neighbors in Ethiopia are building an airport that is touted to be the biggest in Africa. It's okay. You love your say and I hear you. However, at the end of the day, because you have joined UDA Comrades chapter, I will be recruiting you after we have had an exchange where you say, I listen, I say, you listen, and then we see where the facts and the truth is, and then we do it. Ladies and gentlemen, having said that, I wish you well in the UDA's Comrades chapter. We are going, as you have just noticed, we are going to have very uncomfortable discussions, but we will have them. God bless you and keep you.
One of the reasons we will take these conversations into your campuses, into town halls, so that we interrogate, we disagree, we agree, we disagree, and then we come up with one Kenya.